What's going on, guys? It is Josh here with Buckeye Bowhunter, and today I am out here doing a little bit more shed hunting. This weather cannot make up its mind. It's 50, and then the next day it's 20, and then the next day it's 60, and then the next day it's 30, and snowing and raining, and it's just been an absolute wild year so far in northeastern Ohio for weather. So I'm out here today doing some shed hunting, like I said, and I'm at this chunk of woods, this property that I walked last year. I found a bunch of sheds in here last year, and I'm about 80% of the way done, and I have not found any sheds. You know, it's a little bit different situation than we had last year. So there's this little block of woods. We got some thick stuff down here to the east along the property line. On the other side of the property line to the south is a big clear cut. I do not have permission to walk that, but I have permission to walk pretty much all this open woods. There's about 12 or 15 acres here. And a bunch of tracks, trails. Deer are obviously moving through here at night. And last year, I found a ton of sheds in this little open woodlot. But this big ag field out here to the east was full of standing corn in March. So it's the February 26th, I think, right now. And there is nothing in that field. It's got some green. It might be winter wheat, but it's just doesn't seem like it's holding the deer that it did last year. That standing corn, it was really cold last year too. We had a lot of snow, so those deer were kind of yarded up in here, just smashing that corn. Kind of concentrated all those deer when they were dropping antlers. Not the case so far this year. So since I'm going to struggle kind of making a shed hunting video out of this today, I figured I would talk about my Bino harness. I had one of my subscribers ask if I would do a review on it, if I'd talk about this Bino harness. I've had it for over a year now. Yes. So I'm just going to talk about this Bino harness real quick, and then we'll get back to shed hunting. So we're going to try and get through this. Please excuse the sniffles. I am sick right now, kind of, so I might be doing that a lot. I'll try to edit it out, but excuse the sniffles. Like I said, I'm getting over a cold. With that said, let's get into this Bino harness. I absolutely love this Bino harness. Like I said, this is the FHF Gear Pro M Bino harness in Coyote Brown. So the one thing I want to note, when I bought this Bino harness, I did make a mistake, and I don't want you guys to make the same mistake. It comes in small, medium, and large, and that does not have anything to do with your size. That's what I originally thought, like it was a t-shirt size. So I ordered a large, and what happened was I ended up getting a giant Bino harness in the mail for like a huge pair of binoculars. So I just sent it back, and I ended up getting the small. I run the Vortex Diamondbacks, which fit in here perfect. There is a sizing chart on the website. Pretty much any brand of binoculars that you could own, they just kind of let you know exactly what size to buy. So make sure you follow that. Make sure you don't make the mistake I did. The size only refers to what size binoculars you're going to be carrying with you. So I ended up getting the small. Like I said, these are 10 by 42 Vortex binoculars, the Diamondbacks, so fits them perfect. I beat the crap out of these guys. So this thing is about as tough as it comes. It's made of this like canvas ripstop material on the outside. It takes a beating. On the inside, it's this real soft, like felty material. So your binoculars are protected, safe. They're not going to get scratched up. They're not going to get worn out or whatever shaking around in here. But really soft, made for your binoculars. And I was a little worried at first when I bought them, because you can see there's this gap in the middle, and I thought maybe, you know, what if they get dirty, dirt can get in there, because the pairs I've owned before was like almost completely closed. Not the case. Dirt does not get in here. That's why getting the correct size is so important when you order it for what binoculars you're using, because when you buy it, you'll actually have to cut this elastic piece, which is what keeps the top shut, to fit your binoculars specifically, based on whether you like the cups out or the cups in, or how you just store them in here. And when you pull this down and I pull it tight, this top is perfectly flush against the eye cups on the binoculars, so no dirt's getting in there. It's been absolutely awesome. I never had a problem with them getting dirty or dirt getting in the binoculars. Keeps them super clean. And like I said, I beat the crap out of these. I wear these shed hunting, deer hunting. Anytime I'm outside in the woods, I pretty much have this on, so pretty awesome. It comes with these little clasps. As you can see, a lot of times when I'm bow hunting and I'm going between my camera and my binoculars and stuff, I won't even put them back in the bag. I'll just kind of leave them hanging here, which is kind of cool. Also, it has a little zipper pocket in the front here, where usually I'll keep a microfiber towel or something so I can wipe off the glass if needed. And then the other thing that's pretty cool about this is it has two little side pouches that are like mesh, and those do come in handy a lot. You know, I'll throw a knife in there, I'll throw milkweed in there, which is this one on the right side is where all my milkweed usually goes. I'm empty right now, but that way it's right there where I always need it. I can just pull it out, throw some milkweed when I'm bow hunting, and I don't have to go searching for it. With that said, I got a couple other accessories on this FHF Gear Bino Harness, and one is this Rangefinder 2.0 pack. This thing's been pretty sweet. It's on here pretty tight. It's kind of a pain in the butt to take on and off, so I just end up leaving it on here. But it holds my Archer's Choice rangefinder. I've had this thing for, you know, the longest time ever, probably 10 years at least. Holds the rangefinder perfect, fits in there perfect. Same thing, it's got a little elastic piece that just comes down and hooks on this little clip here. Again, there is a sizing chart for this as well, so make sure you're buying the right size rangefinder pouch, depending on the rangefinder that you have. This has been pretty nice, especially for bow hunting. I've always kind of struggled with where to have my rangefinder, where to keep it. I used to have it on a rope over my shoulder, then I went to keeping it in the side pocket of my pants, and I had it in like my shirt pocket, front shirt pocket here, or my jacket pocket. Nothing is as simple as just popping this. I can slide this out with one hand, check the range, pop it back in. If I'm bow hunting, I don't even got to worry about clasping that up. And like I said, half the time when I am bow hunting, these are all open. You know, I don't worry about anything falling out. If I need them, just pop them out, put them back in. It's all completely one-hand operation, which is really cool. So if I got my bow in my left hand here, I can work everything with one hand, which is pretty nice. And then the last accessory I have on this Bino harness, it's kind of hard to see with my pack. Let me actually take my pack off here, but is this Bino harness shoulder pad. And let me just say, I definitely recommend buying this shoulder pad. I don't know what it costs. I think it's probably 25, 30 bucks or something like that. It's an awesome just addition to the Bino harness. It makes it so much more comfortable, makes it so snug and fits like a glove. I feel naked if I go into the woods without this on. That's how comfortable it is. And this Bino harness pad, the shoulder pad, is part of the reason why. It's got this kind of meshy material on the back, which keeps it from sliding around on your shoulder. You know, I've had Bino harnesses in the past that wanted to slide off your shoulder or slide from one side to the other, or they just kind of, after having it on for a while, it's just uncomfortable depending on what you're wearing. If I'm wearing just a t-shirt, this is what is really a savior, having this shoulder pad on here, because it just makes it that much more comfortable. You know, you probably get away without it if you're just wearing this in the winter and you got a jacket on. You're probably not going to notice it very much, except for the fact that, like I said, it just makes it fit nice and snug, and it feels comfortable, and I feel like I could literally wear it all day. So I definitely recommend those. The last thing I'll say about it is the adjustability. It's pretty easy to adjust. You know, I can open this up real quick if I want to, depending on, you know, how much clothes I'm wearing. If I'm just going out in a t-shirt, I can just tighten this up. I never really have to touch the shoulder straps. Once you get it to the height that you want it, really the only thing you're going to be adjusting is how tight it's going around your back, and that's these two buckles on the left and the right side on the bottom. So, but besides that, that's the FHF Gear Bino Harness. And like I said, I've been using it for over a year now. Love it. I would definitely recommend it to anybody. Just make sure you get the correct size. Look at the sizing chart on the website for the binocular pouch and the Rangefinder 2.0 pouch. They have a whole bunch of other accessories and stuff depending on what you're getting into on their website. You know, I urge you guys to look at that stuff. I am not sponsored by FHF Gear at all. I just really like their gears, so I would definitely recommend this to anybody. But with that said, I'm gonna finish walking here. I got a little more to walk, so maybe I will find an antler today, but it's not looking so good. So appreciate the comments, guys. Keep them coming. If you want me to talk about any gear or anything I do specifically, or you're interested in something and you would like me to make a video about it, I love making those kind of videos, so please just reach out to me in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do to accommodate you guys. But with that said, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Unless I find an antler, I'm gonna end the video here. So hopefully you guys are finding more sheds than me, and I'm looking forward to turkey season. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe and get outside.